All right, so the first one should be easy. You just take and plug in 1/2 for x. 4 to the 1/2 means what?
2.
Right, 4 to the 1/2 means, hold on just a second. Okay, so you put in 1/2, 4 to the 1/2. What does 1/2 as an exponent mean?
Square root.
Square root, so the square root of 4 is 2, and 2 times -3 is 6, okay? Now you have to be careful with number 2 because technically it says find the exact value. So that means you are not supposed to be doing this on your calculator because your calculator will give you a decimal approximation. What does a negative exponent do for you? Put it on the bottom and make it positive. So this is going to be 6 over 3 to the 2/3, which you could also write as 6 over 3 squared is 9, and the 3 on the bottom is the root, so you could go cube root of 9. I would accept either this answer here or this answer here.
So you wouldn't accept
But not 2.8.
I would not accept 3 point or 2.8 or whatever. Because it says exact value.
That's like
Okay?
Wait.
All right, number 3, we are going to, it says, find the exponential function. So you guys remember the general form of an exponential function is y equals a times b to the x. Okay? So number 3 says the initial value is 300, so it's y equals 300 times, it says it's increasing at a rate of 6.5% each day. So I'm going to go 1.065 to the, now you can do this a couple different ways. You can just say to the t, and then you could say t equals the days. But usually we let t equal the years, so then you go t over 365 if t equals the years. So either to the t or to the t over 365.
Why is 65?
why is it like
Why is it not going
plus
underneath the
over
thing?
365? Why not multiply?
Because it's not an interest formula.
But there's a rate like that.
Yeah,
The
I
same
see what
thing.
you're saying.
That's so confusing now. Are they going to come out to be the same thing?
No, they wouldn't.
Well, now I'm scared.
Yeah.
I did all this one. I have it.
Because, no, you didn't do it. Oh, okay. No, you'd be right. I think that's the only weird one like that. Okay, so number 4, initial population is 350,000. And it's increasing at a rate of 1.45% each year, so 1.0145 to the t or to the x or to the whatever. We didn't do it wrong because you just had a 1 underneath,
Yeah,
right?
a 1.
And a 1 won't change it.
Okay, but then
So that one would come out to be the same. But
that's stupid.
it is stupid.
You're doing the 1 plus, you're
I
just
don't
already
agree.
putting it on.
Yeah, I'm doing the 1 plus, but I'm just putting it, I'm just doing that math in my head.
Are you really though?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like it. It's like, that's all I have to do is review it.
Yeah, it just says find the function.
You just have to get the right function.
You just have to get the right function.
I got that.
Okay, number 5, y equals, the initial height is 6, so we say 6 times 3 because it's tripling, and then every 3 weeks means t over 3, I guess. Or you could just say t, and then t would be 3 weeks instead of each week or something like that. All right?
You don't even know.
No, either one's fine.
So the time goes underneath of the t, not underneath of the.
Right. And then number 6, same deal. Initial mass is 125. This time it's halving, so the base is going to be 1/2 every 45 hours, so t over 45.
7, I needed that one.
Yeah, 7 and 8. I don't know that we did these before, so we might have to take those off.
Okay, let's just do that.
I'm
You
down
just
with
do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just skipped that because it's like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, you have to plug the points into the exponent or logarithmic function formula
For the
and
x and
solve
y.
for the
The initial would be the, it's
3
Okay, did you guys get these all right?
Yep.
Times 1 plus.
All right, number 9.
What if it increases? We take that minus 1.
You mean if it decreases? Yeah. Ashley asked a very good question. She says, what if it decreases? Then instead of going 1 plus the interest rate, you go 1 minus the interest rate, and that would be your base. Yeah, that's
Silly.
I guess silly is better than dumb. So far, all I'm getting from you today is dumb and silly, so I'll take silly. All right, log base 2 of 64 is asking 2 to the what power is 64? 6. Number 10, log base 3 of 27 is saying 3 to the what power is 27? 3. Number 11, log of 10 to the 4th, since there's nothing written right here, what is the base? 10. So this is a silly question. It's saying 10 to the what power equals 10 to the 4th. So obviously that is 4. And so you could think that really the log base 10 and the 10 cancel, and that's why that is 4. And then number 12, natural log of 1 over e to the 5th. What's the base of the natural log function? E. So this is saying e to the what power equals 1 over e to the 5th. What? Nope. Negative 5, yeah, because you can rewrite this as natural log base e of e to the negative 5th, because that whole negative exponent thing. And now the natural log and the e's cancel and you get negative 5. So you're close, Rebecca, but it's not fractions, it's negative exponents when it's on the bottom. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, so next ones, you are supposed to rewrite these in exponential form.
Is that log 3x equals 7?
Log base 3 of x equals 7, right? And so what this is saying is this number to this power equals that number. So 3 to the 7 equals x. Any questions? And you could figure out on your calculator if you wanted to what 3 to the 7th is.
I don't know what it is.
I don't either. 81 times 27. That's what I was going to say.
Is that the same as this one said?
Yeah, so you just leave it like that. 3 to the 7th
So this-
equals x. So what's the answer to number 14?
4y
4
to the y.
to the y equals x.
So you go into the simple of y.
Can't solve it. Got 2 variables, so you're done.
Well, you could solve 13.
Yeah, 13, I said you could either leave it as 3 to the 7th or you could ask your calculator what that is. Either one's fine.
Would
Yeah, it's
15
doing my head.
be e to the xy?
Ooh, close. E, because it's natural log.
Oh, so net.
So the negative
Negative
4
x1.
equals x over y.
Let's see what.
It's this number to this power equals.
So would you switch it to 4 if it's negative, or is it?
I could make it 1 over e to the 4th equals x over y if I wanted to. But
You like that?
I just wasn't sure. if
leave it
switch-
like that,
I guess
yeah.
switch sides. Would you get?
Never mind.
you good? Okay, the e is because it's a natural log. Okay, so log of a over b, what's the base? 10. So that means I would rewrite this as 10 to the negative 5th equals a over b. So I could put like a little smiley face down here and like a thumbs up symbol here, and it would just be smiley face with a thumbs up symbol equals, this doesn't even matter. Yeah,
A over B.
it is a over b. Isn't it on your little practice test there?
Yep.
Yeah, I would have done that.
Fella?
I would have. Sorry.
It's okay, Forrest, it's okay.
17, I would just like.
And he's out. Okay. Now we have only one variable, so we can actually solve these equations. What do you do to get the variable out of the exponent?
All that.
Log both sides. So I'm going to go log of 10 to the x equals log of 3. Now I'm going to hold that thought. All right, and then like Taylor said, the nice thing about logarithmic functions is when you have an exponent like that, you can put your exponent in front and change it into multiplication. And then how do I solve that for x? Divide both sides by log 10.
I got it, it's like 0.47.
Works for me.
What'd you get?
0.4771. Okay, if you feel uncomfortable with your answer, you can check it on your calculator. Go 10 to the 0.4771 and see if you get 3. Yeah.
I got 2.99.
All both sides and cancel out. I just log 3.
So Elliot says, you did what?
I just log both sides and then cancel the log and then log 10.
Right, and that's not a coincidence because what's the base right here? 10. So if you have log base 10 of 10, then those will cancel. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So log base 10 of 10 is just 1. But either way, you should get that.
So, you have to actually equals log 0, log 10.
Yep.
So it equals log 11.
Yep. Plug it in, plug it in. All right, number 18. Now we have a e. So what's the inverse of e? Natural log. So you're going to natural log this side, natural log that side. The natural log and the e cancel, and x equals the natural log of 0.5, which, if you ask the calculator, is negative 0.69. And again, if you wanted to check your work on your calculator, you could go e to the negative 0.69 and see if you get about 0.5 as your answer. So if you're not, sure what you're doing is right, that's a good way to do it. Okay. All right, 19. Same deal. Got a variable as an exponent, so you log both sides. It's the beauty of a day, huh, Patricia?
Yes.
Okay, my son, I don't know if you still have family down there. Okay, so after you log both sides, what can you do with the exponent?
Bring it to the round.
Bring it to the front. Divide both sides by log of 1.25.
No, it didn't.
Those cancel. And x equals 3.212. 6.212.
Yep, that's what I got. Let's do 213.
213, whatever. And again, you can plug that into the original equation and see if, make sure that it works.
In here, he's there.
Who's sick? She's standing out in the cold rain collecting money for hungry
So
people.
she can get medical help.
Are you going to go back to Georgia and start a food bowl competition with the other high school?
I don't think people want
Oh, why not? People don't love each other in Georgia?
that. But you do.
No, well, why wouldn't they want to help out people who need help?
I don't know, because it's like someone tells them
Right, it's a trick. They're just going to take your money and
I bet that's what people thought when we were just walking around
Maybe.
with camps.
Maybe.
When we were
Yeah.
done, I was like, I wonder if people are like watching this, like these
Right.
kids just like.
Woo! $185.
Just like.
All right, how do I get rid of the natural log? E both sides. What happens to the e in the natural log? Cancel out. So x equals e to the 2.5, and really you could just leave it like that, or you can ask your calculator what that is. Huh?
Do you have to write that? 2.5 is the next one, right?
Excuse me, yep,
12.1.
12.18. And again, you can check it. Natural log of 12.18 is at 2.5, hopefully. Yep. All right, number 21, now we have log of x. Yeah, so to get rid of the log function, instead of eing both sides, you 10 both sides. So the 10 and the log cancel, so x equals 10 to the negative fourth, which is 0.0001.
Isn't it Mr. Aldridge 3.1414?
Mr. Aldrich, 314. Yeah. Are you watching tonight? Your review? Good, because I just remembered in my head after making you Now you can't leave, this time you can't leave the room with it.
Question, can we start over on 21?
Yeah. Okay, 22.
It's just the same thing with one.
I went down.
Okay, 4 to the x minus 2 equals 4. You're going to log both sides. So then that means the x minus 2 comes down in front.
X equals 2.
Then what?
So divide by log 4.
Divide by log 4, and obviously log 4 divided by log 4 is 1. So that means x minus 2 has to equal 1. Add 2 to both sides, so x equals 3. And you could have kind of figured that out from the very beginning, hopefully, if you thought about the problem at all. If the bases are the same, what has to be true about the exponents? Yeah, they have to be the same, so 4 to the 1 has to equal 4 to the x minus 2, means x minus 2 has to equal 1.
The 23.
Yeah. It's freaking out on me for some reason. All right, 23, you got to do a little work first before we start messing around with the log thing. 2 steps. What's the first one? Minus 1 from both sides. So you have 4 log base 3 of x equals 5. Then what? Divide both sides by 4. So the 4's cancel. Okay, you got to be careful with this. What do I do to get rid of the log this time? Good, you 3 both sides. Because the base of this is 3, not 10. So I'm going to put a 3 down here and a 3 down there. So the 3 log 3 cancels. So x equals 3 to the 5/4, which is, you don't say, 4 point something.
Can we just write
What is it, Michaela? One more time? A little louder, please. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So when you 3 both sides, it gets rid of the log 2.
Yeah, because it's log base 3.
Okay.
So that's why that works. So same thing when you 10 both sides, it's because it's log base 10. So what are we going to do to both sides on number 24 for us?
Log 2. All right, 2
Divide both
both
sides.
sides, not log.
Yeah. Wait. Really, Bobbert, that was like 2 seconds.
Divide by 2 first?
Yeah, we have some work to do first, but just,
You have to get
I'd like to add 2 first, right, Jeff?
yeah. Okay, so for 24, what do you do first?
Add 2.
Add 2 to both sides, so that gives you 2. Log base 2 of x equals 7, and then
Divide by 2.
divide both sides by 2, so log base 2 of x equals 3.5, and then, do you need to get some water, Nene? Okay. Forrest said since it's base 2, that means this time we're going to
X equals
2 both sides. So x equals 2 to the 3.5, which is,
3,100.
no, definitely not. 2 to the 3.5.
Oh, I have 10. Oh, I
There we go.
have 10.
11.31.
No.
Go like this. Go like this. Hands up,
Opens it long.
yeah. Okay.
Hands up.
Now hold on. Hold on.
Do it. Everybody do it.
You better?
Stretch it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, go back.
Oh, really? And now she's coughing.
Probably not.
You know what's next after that.
Okay, so this is getting a little tricky.
Is it?
What do we have to, boys? What do you have to do first?
You have to add those together.
Yeah, but when you're adding logs, what do?
You're
You
multiplying.
multiply them. Good. So I'm going to combine this into one log by doing that.
Wait, how you get rid of one log? You just give it.
Because when you are adding exponents, that means you must be multiplying the bases. So we're going to multiply. Okay, properties of logs. Now what do you have to do? 10 both sides. So the logs cancel. So x plus 2 times x minus 3 equals 10 to the 6. Which is 1 with 6 zeros. Sorry about that. FOIL this out.
Oh,
X
I
squared.
like spoiling. Minus
It's
3x.
3x. Plus 2x. X squared.
Minus 6, and then I'm going to go minus 10 to the 6.
What?
X squared minus X.
Why you said it equals 0?
Because that's how I'm going to solve it.
And
Quadratic formula on your calculator. A is 1, B is negative 1, C is negative 6 minus 10 to the 6. You can probably just type that in.
Can you
A, B, and C, quadratic formula. So A is what's in front of the x squared, so that would be 1. B is what's in front of the x, so that's negative 1. And then C is this whole thing right there, negative 6 minus 10 to the 6. I think you can just type it in, is that right?
Divide by 0.
No. All right, well, you know how to do that. So.
No, I don't.
wait, what is positive?
Mine says.
Are we gonna have one of
Do
these?
you get one, Gabe?
Yeah, it's either positive 1,000 or negative.
Mine said divide by 0. What the heck's wrong with it?
Positive 1,000. And there's a 0.5 in there.
I got what?
Close
1,000.5 or negative 999.5.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What did they do different?
I don't know.
What's negative 6 minus 6?
Oh, I know what they did.
You got it?
What did you get, Gabe?
Positive 1,000.5.
Yeah, multiply
Two.
the 2.
Okay, thanks. I got it.
Okay, number 26, same dealio.
Yeah, 12 minutes.
We're good.
Hold up, though.
This is tough.
You multiply them together.
So it's not multiplying together. Divide, because we're subtracting this
I don't know why
thing.
mom would ask me. I don't know the number.
Then what do? E both sides, because E is the inverse of natural log. So those cancel. So 3x plus 2 divided by 2x minus 1 equals e to the 5th. That's just kind of gross to solve.
Something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to multiply both sides by 2x minus 1.
your stoplight last week? My mom said that, because she was working, she works like right there. She said that one guy in the wheelchair fell off the curb, like face down in the puddle.
Oh yeah, Abby told me.
And no one helped him. No, my mom ran out there in the kitchen. So she was scared.
Yeah.
Apparently he was like drunk.
What do you do with this now?
Right?
Is that
What?
a DUI? Is that a DUI?
That's a W, UI. Wheeling under the influence. What do you do now?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Because it was like the actual like stick pound.
Minus what?
That's good.
On the exit.
So how do you want to do that? Which one do you want to bring to what side? Do you want to bring this over? 3x the other side, so we subtract 3x from both sides. These cancel. 2 equals, and then you're just going to have to go on your calculator. 2 times e to the 5th minus 3. Yeah, because, you know, you have 2 to the e to the 5th x minus 3x, so you just subtract the coefficients. What'd you get, Becca?
193.
Say that one more time.
293.82.
293 point what?
D.
8263.
Okay, good enough. Oops, and there's an x in there. And then you add e to the 5th to both sides and divide by that. That's kind of an awkward problem. I'll try
That's
to-
hard.
So we just leave it at that one?
You did what?
I did mine differently.
Okay, what'd you do?
I just left it as like a 3x plus 2 over 2x plus 1.
Okay,
And then I multiplied that to the, because I just solved e to the 5th as 148 minus 2
Okay.
plus 1. And then I just multiplied 2x plus 1 to both sides.
right, okay. So you basically did the same thing, but instead of using this as e to the 5th, you figured out that e to the 5th was what? 148.41.
0.41.
And then that maybe made it easier to do that math.
Yeah, because then it's like factors to it.
Right. Because that's just an algebra problem. Gabe?
I don't get the minus 3.
Oh, we're
So what
just,
do you put in your calculator?
don't put anything in your calculator. We're just getting all the x's onto the right-hand side and all the numbers onto the left. So, what Jefferson said was if you know that e to the 5th is 148.41, then 2 times that would be 296.82, and then you just go 296.82 minus 3, you know what I mean? And then that's how you get the 293.82. So you can just change, it would have been easier maybe to change e to the 5th to 148.41 right off the bat. Because then this is 148.41 also. And Gabe, what would you do from here?
So,
Yeah, so you add 148.41 to both sides and then divide by 293. What'd you get, Elliot?
Okay, I just did that.
What'd you get?
Alright.
Okay, Jefferson, what'd you get?
I got negative 0.49.
Why would it be negative?
Okay. So that's what's not good.
Okay, and I like the 0.49 thing, but I don't think it's negative.
You got used up.
Okay, so that's a little bit gross.
yeah.
Are we gonna have a lot of this?
I hope so.
You're a liar.
So basically they'll just.
Okay, number 27, we are just going to graph that. Okay, so you might start by multiplying both sides by 2. And then on your calculator, what we're going to do is we're going to find out where 2 to the x minus
3 to the negative x.
3 to the negative x, where does that equal
10.
10? Okay?
Divided by 2.
Right, but I multiplied both sides by 2, so that's why the 2 went away and the 5 became 10. So there's the first graph. Up at the very top is the second graph. And then you go, yeah, second calc, intersect, whoops. Second calc, intersect, enter, enter, enter. So you get x equals 3.32. What?
What do you guys have to do there? Second calc?
Second calc, 5. Okay, and then the last 3, hopefully you guys can do these because that's what we just were working on.
Where the formulas
So the 28, it says find the amount accumulated after investing $450 for 3 years at an interest rate of 4.6% compounded annually. So that's 1 plus 0.046. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Yeah, you said.
Divided by 1, but divided by 1 doesn't matter. And then we're doing that for 3 years, so you just type that into the calculator. What'd you get for that, Taylor?
Is that a negative?
Oh,
What's that?
Is that
no,
a
I
negative?
didn't do that one. See, those,
No.
that's what I did on the
Equal
first
sign.
one.
Right next to equal.
Right here? Oh, no, that's a times.
Oh,
Okay.
Why is it not over?
Wait, why is it the point?
Well, it's over
So
1,
mine
but that's
is
not going to
because
change
it's-
it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right, because it's annual.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, we define that.
I thought you had it already from yesterday. Jefferson, did you get this one?
I used to
Use the wrong equation? Okay. Oh, no, that's compounded continuously.
Wait, what did you get?
We don't have anything.
I got 515. I got a huge answer. Oh. I got like,
Even?
it's like .0004.
Okay.
That could be wrong.
$550. All right, and then if you need help on the last two, you can come talk to me, but we've done the present value equation quite a bit. And then the other one is the same thing as this, but it's compounded quarterly.
Which is 4, right? Over 4.
Yeah, which would be over
Yeah.